Augustine of Hippo de Magistro, episode 25. Here we have the long response of Augustine's son, Adeodatus, to what his father said, and it is divisible into three portions, as you can see. So in this episode, we will deal with the first sentence, and then in subsequent episodes with the final two sentences of this very long response. Mirdror te nescirdre, vel potia simulardre nescientem, responsione mea fierdri, quod vis omnino non posse, siquidem sermocenamur, ubi non possumus respondere nisi verbis. So Adeodatus says, I am surprised, mirdror, I am shocked. This verb mirror is first singular, it's present, indicative, and it is passive because this is a deponent verb. It is, moreover, a first conjugation deponent verb, so mirror, mirari, and then mirratus, these are the principal parts. It introduces, in turn, an oratio obliqua, or indirect discourse statement. He says, I am amazed, and what is the object of my amazement? Te nescirdre, that you do not know. Here we have te, masculine, singular, and accusative, referring to Augustine and serving as the subject of the fourth conjugation verb, nescirdre. I am shocked that you don't know. This, of course, is the kernel or the core of the sentence. The rest is simply modification. So before we get to what is in effect the object of nescire, I am shocked that you do not know what, quid, do not know responsione through posse. Before we get to that, we have a kind of alternative given here by the vel potius. I am shocked that you don't know, or perhaps vel potius, that you pretend simulardre, that you don't know, nescientem. This is masculine singular and accusative, and it is modifying or restating te. It is then serving as the subject of simulardre, which is a first conjugation infinitive, and nescirdre is a fourth conjugation. There is a little bit, we might say, of chiasmus here, because we have te in the accusative, then we have nescirdre as the infinitive, then we have simulardre as the infinitive, and then nescientem as the accusative. So it is an A-B-B-A structure. So again, I am shocked that you don't know, or rather that you are pretending that you don't know, that by my answer, non posse fieri, that it cannot happen, non posse, it is not possible for it to happen, fieri, by my answer, responsione mea, which is feminine, singular, and it will be an ablative of instrument, ablativi instrumenti, an ablative of instrument, that it can happen in no way omnino. There's absolutely no way for it to take place, fieri, by my answer, quod vis, what you desire. This relative clause, then, has vis as its verb, second singular, present, indicative, and active, because this is the irregular verb volo, like so. And quod is the object of vis, and thus it is neuter singular and accusative. Now Adeodatus gives the reason why he's surprised, and it begins with siquidem. Now this is not conditional, but this should, as often, be translated as since or because. It's giving an explanation for why Adeodatus is so surprised. He says, because we are in fact holding a conversation, sermocenamur. This is the first conjugation, sermocenor, deponent verb, which, as you can see, based on the noun sermo, means to have a conversation or a discussion. Seeing that, or since we are having a discussion where we cannot make an answer, non possumus respondere, except by means of words, and verbis then neuter, plural, and ablative, once again ablative of instrument. Remember, the initial question was that Augustine asked his son Adeodatus to define the reality of something, but not to use any synonyms, to give the essence of the word. And Adeodatus is pushing back and saying, that's really impossible because simply having a conversation means we can't answer except by means of words. Thank you so much for watching this free video. I hope that you learned a lot about the classical languages and advanced your knowledge and enjoyment. You can help us keep going with this instruction if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've had hundreds of thousands of views in the last 9 years, and we would really like to grow our number of subscribers. If you hit the little bell, you will be notified every time we release a brand new free instructional video. You can also check out one of my Latin or Greek courses at LatinPerDiem.com if you'd like to study Latin and Greek with me directly. So keep learning, and vale tote omnes.